Hi. It's likely been over 24 hours since your fistula surgery, and chances are you're already in the comfort of your home. In this video, I'm going to be giving you an idea about what to expect over the next 2 weeks. If you have a look at the site of the surgery, you will notice a wound around the anus. Now, the size of this wound may be a little larger than what you may have expected. Do not panic. The opening is widened by the surgeon for a better surgical access. Now, how much it is widened depends upon the length of the fistula tract and the site and size of the abscesses around it. The wound is typically left open so that the yellowish sticky discharge called slough finds a path out to drain. Please make a note that this drainage is likely to increase over the next 3 weeks, after which it will gradually reduce. The wound is also left open to ensure that the tract heals from inside to outside and not vice versa. In some instances, we keep a yellow tube-like structure inside the tract. This will either fall out on its own or we will be removing it between day 5 and day 10. Pain can be on the higher side of pain score, especially between days 4 and 7 as the area is inflamed post-surgery. Follow the medications that have been prescribed on your discharge card. Now, pain is a very subjective matter, so you may feel more or lesser pain as compared to someone else you may have spoken with. It may also be worth noting here that every person's body reacts differently to the procedure. However, if at any point you feel the pain is unbearable too much, just update it on the Pain Score app or get in touch with your care buddy right away. Let's get to the part that is of concern to every single patient: pooping post-surgery. Now, if you have passed motions today, it was likely a little painful. If you haven't, don't worry, you will. You've been given our herbal laxative Konstac. Start taking it from day 1. If you're someone who has a tendency for constipation, take 1 spoon. If not, just take half a spoon. After starting Konstac, if you feel there is an increase in the frequency, just stop it. You probably don't need it. Do read the instruction manual that comes with the bottle. Apply anus spray a minute or so before passing stools. Now, while passing stools, it's of utmost importance that you stay calm. Keep breathing and relax your anal muscles. In that way, you will reduce the friction and thus the pain. On the other hand, out of fear or apprehension, if you tighten the anal muscles and hold your breath, it's only going to increase the friction and thereby the pain. Once you're done, clean with water and take a sitz bath. After the sitz bath, pat it dry with a clean towel and wear a sanitary pad or a diaper to soak in all the discharge, which is likely to increase over the next few days. A few more points to remember. First, there may be some pain or discomfort for up to 30 minutes after passing stools. Secondly, in the first few days, the anal muscles are under the effect of anesthesia and are relaxed. Now, this may lead to an increase in the frequency of stools. It could lead to loose stools, or it may lead to inadvertent leakage of stools. That is why we advise you to wear a diaper, especially if you're moving out of the house. Thirdly, it is normal for up to 5 to 10 drops of blood to be passed in the stools during the recovery phase. But if you feel there is an excessive amount of bleeding, please feel free to contact us anytime. Lastly, you've been advised Kegel's exercises by our physiotherapist. Please be diligent in following them. We understand that the next 2 weeks are going to be challenging. Well, healing from a surgery is all about time. Meanwhile, keep a healthy, balanced diet, stay hydrated, and above all, stay optimistic. It only gets better.